Well, hello there. Glad y'all could drop in and visit with us today. I'm CC Ryder, the narrator of a story as old as time, of a legend filled with thrilling adventure, of a masterpiece of contemporary imagination. Who am I kidding? Welcome to Paranoria, Texas, folks. It's a small town in a big state, with almost nothing of interest going on. Of course, there are those who want to change all that. There's a group of 4 misfits, 4 very antisocial individuals. 4 hopeless nerds who have banded together, out of sheer boredom, not only to change things, but to take over the town, and then the world. Now, if you happen to live in Paranoia, Texas, or plan on visiting sometime soon, don't you worry too much about those guys. Constantly up to something, but it never quite goes as they planned. You see, we've got an old saying around here that goes something like, in Paranoria, Texas, someone may be out to get you, but don't worry. They're probably idiots. Let's check in with the gang right now. When we hear their intrepid leader say,
"Damn it! It burns when I pee."
I told you not to volunteer for those experimental government drug programs, Jericho.
I know, Perry, but that's how most superheroes get their powers, man. I couldn't pass up the chance to gain some super mutant gene that would make me have adamantium skin and 360-degree vision with earthquake-causing stomp abilities. It could have happened, man. I could have been like all the superpowers rolled into one.
Well, if burning pee is a power, then I would say you were successful.
You are so not cool.
Neither is your pee.
Look, we have to come up with a plan. We've been putzing around this town for like ever, and we don't have a single thing to show for it. We made a pact, man. We were going to take over the world by the time we were adults, and we are way far behind on that score.
Who says we're adults yet?
I think the government legally declared us adults years ago when we passed that 17th birthday mark.
Oh, right. Guess that's the way it is. Always trying to control us. Just like them telling us when to grow up. Can't even take a dump without Big Brother watching. Who are they to say we're adults? I say we fight the power.
Okay. So let's stop and think this through. Are you saying we declare we are still kids at this age and thumb our nose at the man? Perhaps go out and buy some building blocks and diapers and set up shop in some daycare and demand that we be taken care of?
Hell yeah! Make those daycare maidens make us some sandwiches and sodas and burp us after. We demand our childhood back.
You're insane.
This coming from the man who took experimental drugs hoping to become a mutant panda bear or something.
Okay. Enough bickering. Let's head down to the comic shop and see what's cooking. Maybe we can kick somebody's ass in a game or something.
Might make us feel better to whip up on someone in a game of Magician's Duel.
Yeah, I hope that punk middle schooler Randy is there. I hate his guts.
Didn't he beat you like 12 games in a row the other day?
That's why I hate him.
Janet, I want to take you somewhere special for our anniversary.
Oh, Brad.
I want to take you to the most prestigious place. I'm taking you to Geek World.
I love... Wait, what?
Geek World, Geek World, Geek World. It's the place to be, the hot spot, the trend, the bang. It's the center of the geek universe. Located at 410 West Southwest Loop 323 in Tyler, they have tons of comics, a large selection of board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Vanguard, hilarious t-shirts, novelties, and so much more. Come hang out in their free play area. Geek World, perfect for all anniversaries or any occasion.
Sometimes you find a book that's hard to put down. You devour every word and hate to turn the final page. Jaded Visions and Jaded Feelings by T.L. Jones are both such books. She brings the characters to vibrant life, gets you emotionally involved, and takes you on a magical journey you don't want to end. Do yourself a favor and find a copy of the Jaded series today on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or any online bookseller. Also check out her true paranormal offering, Dark Gift, co-authored with paranormal star John Brightman. T.L. Jones is also available for book signings or speaking engagements. www.tljonesauthor.com.
well, that's Jericho, the megalomaniac, and Perry, the rich boy. As you may already be able to tell, they're a bit dysfunctional, but somehow they managed to put plans to action. With the help of a couple other bozos, of course. Let's creep along behind them, see what's cooking.
Look, all I'm saying is if She-Hulk were here right now, she'd totally fall for me. I'd be banging her before morning.
No way, man. The only way she would fall for you is if you tripped her or put a banana peel in her path.
You're just jealous because you know I would be sliding into a green heaven that night and you'd be stranded in the gas station of love using the self-service pump.
Whatever. Let's grab a seat over there with Brooklyn and Chance and see what's cooking. Looks like they're hard at it in a duel game.
Hey, Brooklyn. What's shaking?
Go away, Jericho. I'm trying to concentrate.
Good to see you, too. Who's winning?
We're tied up right now, and I need to concentrate to make sure I make the right move, so get lost.
Well, obviously, you're just not trying hard enough. If I were you, I'd play the instant death card you have in your hand there and kill him now.
Damn it, Jericho. Now he knows what I have in my hand. I have no choice but to play it now.
Ha! I knew it. That's why I've been saving back my reverse instant death and slay your opponent immediately card. I frickin' win.
Screw you, Chance. I would have kicked your ass if Jericho hadn't blown it.
Nah, no way. I had you from the moment you said let's play a game.
Okay, so game over. Want to play in a four-way?
Hell no! I want to punch somebody.
Cool. I'll call Randy the middle school punk over here.
I'd rather punch you.
Hey, I'm fragile.
So I guess shanking you with a spork is totally out?
Come on, gang. What we really need is to stop all this back and forth and get back to our main mission.
I know that's right.
What mission? You mean ruling the world?
Damn straight.
Haven't we given up on that yet? We've been trying for like 10 years. And all we've got is a bunch of bruises and unfortunate videos of our screw-ups on YouTube.
Look, maybe we haven't gotten very far, but that doesn't mean we have to give up. Look at us. We all have the right stuff to make it happen. Brooklyn has the connections and attitude. Perry has the ideas and financial backing. Chance has the brains, and I have the charisma and balls to be your fearless leader.
Ugh, I think I'm gonna puke.
He's right, you know. It's like we've been saying all along. First, we need to make it big in this town. Then spread our message to the masses, one town at a time.
Well, we need a better plan than our last one. I mean, although it seemed like a good idea at the time, stealing everyone's undergarments in the whole town just could not be done in one night. After the second house, I was already tired, and some of those undies were super rank.
Yeah, and Jericho did almost get shot when he tried to take the shorts right off that sleeping octogenarian.
Whoa, that was bad mojo. I admit it. It was not executed well. But if everyone in town had woke up the next morning with no underwear, they would have all been very uncomfortable and would have been willing to bargain with us much more easily. They would have been far too embarrassed to all hit the next town over's department store and buy up all their underwear at once. We would have had them right where we wanted them.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hey, Brooklyn, I didn't hear you trying to talk us out of it.
Of course not. I couldn't wait to see how bad this caper would go. I even brought popcorn and soda so I could sit back and enjoy the show as soon as Jericho screwed it up.
Ugh, nice.
Oh, don't be hurt. I shared my popcorn with you, didn't I?
Yeah. If you call using that fat chick's bra as a slingshot to pelt me with it, sharing.
Sharing is caring, no matter how the delivery is done.
Okay, well, let's just put this one behind us and think of something else.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Fine. I'm sure whatever else you come up with will be equally entertaining.
Oh, and before anyone even mentions it, the experimental drug idea Jericho had did not work. He did not develop superpowers. Well, not exactly. Unless his dick becomes a flamethrower soon.
Dude, you're so uncool. I never should have told you it burned when I pee. Go ahead, laugh at my weenie roast. It's cool, I can take it. But while you're laughing, I'm already working on the final details of our best plan ever.
Woo!
All right, man. Let's hear it. What have you got cooking now?
Well, okay, Chance. Do you remember that conversation we had about a ray that could affect certain parts of the human brain?
I remember us sharing a comic book with a similar storyline.
Close enough. I think you said it could be done. I distinctly remember you saying that it would not be difficult to make such a device.
Perhaps I spoke out of turn.
No, you didn't. You're a brilliant man. You make all our gizmos and gadgets, and I believe you can do this.
What would you want this brain ray to do?
I want it to remove all muscle control from whoever it falls upon. I want the people of this town to be splayed out on the ground begging for help. Then we arrive with a miraculous cure when you reverse the ray, and we become the heroes we knew we should be. Can you do it?
I'm no rocket scientist, but the rudimentary skills of brain control could be learned with a bit of reading and experimentation.
He said the same thing about sex.
Ew, TMI.
I don't really want to hurt anyone. I just want them to bow to us as their lords and masters and give us lots of money and power.
Oh, so the same plan as always?
Maybe so, but this time it will work. They will be helpless. We will ruin their day, then save it, then rule them all.
Am I the only one who thinks he missed his calling as a villain on an after-school special?
You know, Chance, if you can really make it work, I think Jericho's plan has a good chance of being successful. I kinda like it.
Maybe I could give it a shot.
Great. How long do you need?
First, I need to know what sort of funds we're working with. Perry, what's our account looking like?
After the money we spent for the gasoline to burn our underwear evidence, the money we spent on delousing ourselves, and the money we used to get the anti-crab medicine for Jericho, we have $37.26.
Perfect. That should be enough. Jericho, I could have a prototype ready for you in 3 days. I'm going to get to work on it right now. Let's meet up again at my place at high noon 3 days from now.
Awesome. We'll see you then.
Well, I better stock up on more popcorn. This show ought to be better than the last one.
Are you plagued by haunts in your home?
You ever hear strange noises at night that ain't your spouse snoring?
Have you ever felt a cold spot that wasn't coming from your ex-lover?
Call Supernatural Texas area researchers to come check it out.
Just call Star.
We'll investigate your home or business for free.
We want to help.
So near or far,
Just call on Star. 903-690-4831.
now like us on Facebook.
903-690-4831.
We kick ghost butt.
She's a published writer, she's a photographer, she's a paranormal investigator. She's Martha Decker, the woman who brought you the insightful book, Paranormal Profiling, which gives you new perspective on interviewing potential clients regarding paranormal activity. Learn to think like a detective when talking to the client, be a better listener, and know what questions to ask. Look for her book, Paranormal Profiling, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or demand it wherever books are sold. Martha is also available for speaking engagements, book signings, and interviews. Check it out on marthadecker.com. That's marthadecker.com.
Get ready to be blown away by Tyler's first annual anime convention. February 20th through the 22nd of 2015 is when Barna Toshikon lands with thunder at the Magnuson Hotel on the corner of Troop Highway and Golden Road. Guests include Todd Habercorn, Kristen McGuire, Chuck Huber, and many more. Check it out on www.bntac.com. Again, that's www.bntac.com. Tyler may never be the same again.
And now you've met Chance, the super genius. In Brooklyn, the warrior lady, so to speak. Our team has come together to once again plot their diabolical schemes of world domination. 3 days later, we find them all at Chance's house, where the final steps are being put in place.
Jericho, Perry, Brooklyn, glad you all could make it.
Believe me, I wouldn't miss it.
Glad to be here.
I'm anxious to see what you came up with, Chance. I haven't slept in days.
Still got a fire down below, huh? Keeping you awake at night?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, come on, man. Let's see what you got.
Okay, y'all follow me into the basement.
Oh, God, I've seen a lot of horror movies start this way.
Relax. I had to have a quiet, secret place to work, and the basement's where I put my lab.
Right. Because no one would ever think of looking in a basement for things that are trying to be hidden.
I figured it was so cliche it would never come up. Besides, the entrance is hidden behind my bookcase in the den.
And that's not cliche at all.
Sarcastic much?
My shrink says that sarcasm is a healthy form of expression.
Is this the same shrink that said you should take a vacation to Beirut to relieve your stress?
Now that you mention it, he did seem kind of eager for me to leave.
But you are always so pleasant. I wonder why. Say, you are right. Sarcasm does make you feel better and more healthy.
Come on, gang, follow me. Okay, here we are. Watch your step. The cleaning lady's been out all week.
Say, this is very impressive. It looks just like the old school labs you see in the monster movies. Is that a Tesla coil over there?
Yeah, it's just for show. Victor von Frankenstein was my hero. The only thing in here that really works is my computer, the PlayStation, and my micro tool set.
Sort of a budget horror lab, eh?
It is what it is. Now come over here and see what I've made. This is what I like to call the Relaxo ray gun. I made it out of a Star Trek phaser model kit and use random household items for the inner workings. The key is the energy juice you pour in the top hole here that goes down and combines with the methane gas trapped inside that then powers the altered flux capacitor on the mini turbine that then activates the saber switch on the prism light that filters through the magnesium tip needle eye that focuses the beam of near invisible radiation that targets the muscle controlling segment of the human brain when aimed at the head. Want to see how it works?
Don't you dare point that thing at me.
Hold up a minute. What is this energy juice you pour into it?
Well, it's just a simple concoction of prune juice and irradiated barium dust. Works great.
And methane gas.
Yes, there had to be a small amount of combustible component in it.
Where did you get the methane?
Well, that's not important. Suffice to say I've got it.
Oh, man. Methane comes from farts. You farted into the gun, didn't you?
No. I most certainly did not. I farted into a jar and then compressed it into a smaller container, which I then put into the gun.
I'm glad I wasn't around to see that part of the project come to fruition.
Listen, it may not have been the most scientific way, but with our budget, all I could afford was an extra beanie chili burrito, and it worked just fine.
Guys, stop bugging him with questions. If it works, it works. Who cares how he did it? I just want to see a demonstration. Now, which one of you is going to volunteer?
Oh, hell no. I will shank you all before I allow that to happen.
Yeah, I may have to get in on some of that shanking if you aim it at me.
It's not necessary to aim it at any of us. I can show you how it works on my pet rat Percival. His body makeup is very similar to a human's, and if it works on him, it will work on anyone. Step over here to his cage, and I will show you. Okay, Percival, come here, little buddy. That's a good boy. And there you have it. One relaxed rat.
Are you sure he's helpless?
Are you sure he's not dead?
I assure you he's both well and in a perfectly vegetative state. He can't move a muscle, but otherwise he's fine.
Sort of like my ex-boyfriend on date night.
Ew, TMI.
And it will wear off on its own in about 7 hours, which will give us enough time to implement the ray against townsfolk and still come to the rescue before it wears off.
That's flippin' awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a working ray gun and one hell of a plan. I say we don't waste any time. Let's meet up on the roof of the Static Clean Cowgirl Country Western Dance Hall and Bar this Saturday evening at 7 p.m. That's where this whole damn town seems to like to spend their Saturday nights anyway. We can zap most all of them right there and then circle through the rest of the burg after and catch the stragglers that are at home watching reruns of Hee Haw. When we are done, they will practically worship us. They will certainly give us the key to the city and just about anything else we want.
Sounds like a plan.
Is it wrong that I'm kind of excited about this?
I'm still bringing the popcorn.
Fine. See you there.
Games, hobbies, tons of fun. We have it all at Three Sons. Three Sons Unlimited is located at 2147 Gilmer Road, Suite 100 in Longview, Texas. A family-owned and operated game and hobby store specializing in organized play and family entertainment. Go to www.threesonsunlimited.com for a full list of weekly events and games. That's THREESUNS Unlimited.com for tons of fun.
Come on in. Don't let that squeaky door scare you. Just needs a little WD-40. Or maybe, just maybe, the ghost to behave itself. Just ignore him. Go ahead and sit down, take your shoes off, and stay a spell. I promise to try to keep him under control so that he won't scare you again. At least not as much. It's not fun to be around an unscary ghost now, is it? Check out Trina Simmons, paranormal author at www.icghost.com. Available for appearances and speaking engagements. www.icghost.com.
It's starting to get very interesting in Paranoria, Texas, isn't it, folks? Our little gang's got a doozy of a plan, don't you think? And it seems the fantastic idea is about to come to fruition. If you promise not to make a sound, we can join them on top of the roof to watch it all unfold. It seems a little foolproof. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, I see we all made it. This is going to be most excellent.
Is there enough cover up here so that we won't be seen? I mean, you know, I just don't want anyone being able to see what we're up to.
Relax, Perry. No one can see us up here. And even if they did, They would not be able to make out our faces. Want some popcorn?
No thanks. I'm trying to quit.
If the peanut gallery is done yakking, tell us how to make this work the best, Chance.
I don't guess there's any special way to go about it. We just set it on a wide angle setting and aim it down to people's heads as they begin to pile into the club. It should work instantly, and then we can go round up the stragglers.
Great. Let's hunker down over here by the roof edge and get ready to make some fireworks.
It seems foolproof, but I can't help thinking we have some pretty special fools in this group.
Hey, have a little faith, will ya? Chance says the ray gun will work.
Oh, wish I had brought some cheesy salt for this popcorn.
May I have the honors of firing the first round?
Certainly. Just aim for the head and pull the trigger.
You mean like this? Huh, nothing's happening. Did something go wrong?
Here we go.
Let me see here. Okay, well, the power seemed a bit drained, so I'll turn it up to its maximum setting. Maybe it doesn't travel over long distances very well. There. That should do it.
All right. Now we're cooking with gas.
Literally.
Well, come on, Jericho. Aim and shoot.
Okay. But before I do, I would just like to say that you guys are the greatest. And with the pulling of this little trigger, I intend to usher us all into a new era of greatness. Love you guys.
Oh, geez. Pull the trigger already. I'm almost out of popcorn.
Right. Here we go. I think I will aim at those two jocks in the preppy turtleneck sweaters first. I never could stand turtlenecks on a dude.
Good call.
I agree. It makes it look like their head is a dick and the turtleneck is a foreskin.
Ew, TMI.
Shh. Ready? Aim. Fire.
Oh, crap! What happened? And why do I feel weird?
I was afraid this might happen. Jericho took too long with his speech of gushy love for us all, and the gun built up too powerful of a charge for it to safely release.
So what are you saying?
He's saying I waited too long and the gun exploded.
Precisely.
You know what? I feel kind of weird too. Like, something isn't quite right.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way myself.
Ah, we're fine. We just need to go back and create another ray gun.
No, seriously. Something is wrong with me. I think I need to... Oh, sweet Lord, I need to shit right now!
Me too! I can't hold it back! It's like I've lost the ability to clench!
It's too late for me, guys. Save yourselves. I've already let go. The gun partially worked and partially malfunctioned. Its rays must have hit us when it exploded. And it did reach the part of the brain that controls our muscle relaxing ability. Unfortunately, it seems to have only relaxed our digestive system, and most unfortunately, it seems to have relaxed our sphincters. We can't hold anything in.
Holy crap-filled pants, Batman. I just loaded my shorts. And it doesn't seem to be stopping. How the hell are we gonna get down from here like this?
I can't go anywhere, you bastard! It's running down my leg. You did this to me!
Oh my God! The spell! What the hell did you guys eat?
Oh my God, I think an alien baby just crawled out of my ass. Chance, you gotta do something. Oh, how can we stop it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The gun is broken. We're just gonna have to deal with it for 7 hours. Thankfully, by then, the Static Clean Cowgirl Club will be closed, and we can sneak home by cover of darkness. Maybe, if we're lucky, no one will follow the poop trails we leave behind.
It's okay, gang. We can handle this, I think. And while you sit there, doubled over in your stinky brown misery, be comforted in the fact that I'm already working on my next plan. We will return with a vengeance, and this town will be ours.
You won't have a chance to plan anything else. Because when I can stand up again, I'm gonna rip your head off. Oh, damn it. I should not have eaten that pumpkin. I'm feeling every kernel on the way out.
Okay, if that's the way you really feel about it. The good news is, my warm willies finally cooled off.
Okay, so maybe that didn't turn out quite like they expected. But they'll live. You don't think that's gonna stop them from trying something else, do you? You don't really know these idiots if you think that. I'm CC Ryder. Tune in next week to find out who should be paranoid in Paranoria, Texas. That's it. Good night.